Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today is our second Mystery Monday video. If you haven't seen our last Mystery Monday video, I'm going to go ahead and link that somewhere over here. That first Mystery Monday video, I'm very proud of it actually. It came out pretty nicely. It was also a BuzzFeed video. Today is going to be another BuzzFeed video. It is going to be the bizarre death of
Elisa Lam.
Yeah. So this happened in 2016, and we are gonna just
This did not
let
happen
them.
in 2016.
This did not happen in 2016. I meant this was recorded. This video is from 2016. Sorry about that. This video is from 2016. I'm gonna let them explain exactly when it happened and all that jazz, and we'll get into the video right now.
All right, let's fix the camera. So today we're driving to the Stay on Main Hotel, or as it was formerly known, the Cecil Hotel, as part of an ongoing series where I tell this guy true crime stories. And today we have the privilege of actually going there because it's in LA. And this place happens to be the site of one of the most bizarre mysteries I've ever read. All right, so we're in our hotel room now. I guess it's time to tell this story.
In a giant red chair that's shaped like a hand.
So on January 26, 2013, 21-year-old Canadian tourist Elisa Lam checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. On February 19th, 18 days from the last time she was seen, Elisa Lam's body was found naked and floating in a 4-foot by 8-foot water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel where she was staying.
This sounds horrible.
You want to know what it was that led to her discovery? It was hotel guests complaining about the low water pressure from the hotel.
Yikes.
One couple after the fact reported that the water would come out black before normalizing and that it had a bad taste, but didn't complain at the time because they thought that was normal for LA.
Are you gonna drink the water?
No, I'm not gonna drink the water. No, don't drink that. Come on, man.
Cheers. You're a savage. Tastes clean?
I mean, it has been 3 years. It tastes just like water, but it's too much for me to bear. I can't. Plus, there's like this weird fucking water pipe thing going on up here. Another interesting piece of info is from a statement from the hotel manager. And apparently, when Elisa checked into the hotel, she was originally in a hostel-style shared room, but later was moved to her own private room due to complaints from her roommates of odd behavior. It turns out the last time she was seen was actually on surveillance footage from the hotel elevator. I'm gonna show you the key points of it.
Show me, there's footage?
Yeah, what you're about to see is,
I don't want to see, is there dead? I don't want to see anything.
No. It's weird. I'll tell you that, it's weird. All right, so this is the surveillance footage from the elevator. This is the last time she was seen. So that's her. Like, why is she? It like looks like she's hiding. I'm not sure what.
Looks like someone was chasing her, but I feel like you wouldn't get out of the elevator if someone was chasing you.
I mean, she appears to be moving her hands in like a really weird, inhuman way. Like,
How is the elevator doors not closed yet?
I have no idea. It almost looks like she's talking to somebody right now, right? Does it not look like she's talking to somebody directly in front of her?
Yeah. I mean, not directly in front of her, down the hall, but I mean, there's no one in front of her, so. Yeah, okay.
That's the video. I mean,
Point one, that's strange.
That's
I'll give you that.
super strange, right?
That doesn't really give us any information.
I mean, it gives you some theories, though. One of which was she was on hallucinogens or drunk. And while Elisa was in fact bipolar and reportedly took 4 different medications for that disorder, this theory that she was on hallucinogens or drunk was quickly rebuked by the fact that her toxicology test results came back with nothing in her system that could have contributed to her death. So,
Yeah, but that if she's bipolar just right there, that could explain why she was doing that.
it's possible.
Yeah.
Another theory was that she was actually murdered, but the autopsy showed no visible signs of trauma on her body. So if evidence suggests that it wasn't foul play and that it wasn't drugs, many wonder what could have led Elisa to actually climb in the tank herself. And that's a good question because nobody knows even how she got up there. I mean, in fact, to get to the roof, Elisa would have to either A, climb up the fire escape, and there's 3 at the hotel, but you'd have to go out a window to do that. B, go through a locked rooftop door that would set off an alarm if open, and no alarm was heard that day. Once she even got up there, which at this point After seeing that video, I think it's highly unlikely she was able to do that, but okay, fair enough, she got up there somehow. She would have to get on the tank platform, climb up a 10-foot ladder, open a 20-pound lid, get into the tank, and somehow close the fucking lid after she got in. And then you also gotta remember she was naked, so that means she either took her clothes off before,
Or the
somehow,
clothes never found,
the clothes were found in the tank. So she must have taken the clothes off in the tank.
or they were thrown in.
Or they were
afterwards.
thrown in, exactly, yeah. This whole scenario to me is fishy
Yeah, definitely fishy.
for her to have done that all herself. Another popular theory, and you're not gonna like this, but I have to say it, is ghosts. If you look at the video, it appears as if Elisa is talking to someone right outside the elevator, which has led some on the internet to believe that she's talking to the ghost of serial killer Richard Ramirez, who was convicted of 13 murders and stayed in the Cecil Hotel from 1984 to 1985. It's also worth noting that Ramirez was a known Satanist.
Absolutely not.
All right, so Michelle and I, we're just gonna put it out there. We think this one is.
Not like just no.
We're very factually based, or
Concrete people.
yeah, and a ghost is. Although I do somewhat believe in ghosts.
Maybe not ghosts, but like the supernatural.
No, I believe in ghosts
Oh.
somewhat, but I just also think in this case specifically that's not what happened. So let's carry on.
And that's really just the tip of the iceberg for the Cecil. It also played home to Austrian serial killer Jack Unterweger in 1991, was the site of an unsolved murder in 1964, and was also, according to some, one of the last places the Black Dahlia was seen alive. And to pile it on even more, there have been numerous accounts of people who have jumped to their death from the roof of the Cecil to the point where longtime residents refer to the hotel as the suicide.
If anything, that goes against the ghost theory because there's already recorded history of it being easy for people to get up onto the roof. Therefore, it must have been easy for her to get up onto the roof.
Let me check to see if it's actually the roof or if it's just jumping.
Oh, okay. Now you're changing your story because it doesn't fit your designed ghost story package. You see, you can't just
I'm gonna check.
change the facts in order to.
I'm gonna serve you up a fresh truth pancake right now. We'll see how you like it. Hold on.
I do like pancakes.
Jumped to their deaths from the building. Never says the roof. Authorities ultimately ruled Elisa's death was an accidental drowning.
I'm just feeling bad for the family whose people are like,
And that's exactly what my next point was gonna
Yeah.
be. Is like lost in all the madness is the family.
yes.
Who also actually filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the hotel, which
Good.
was eventually dismissed.
What?
But like I said before, the real tragedy is to the family.
That sucks.
But I mean, what case would they have for a wrongful death?
I mean, yeah, I guess legally they don't really have much of a case, so it makes sense. But it still sucks. I'm just saying in general, it doesn't necessarily suck that the case was lost. It just sucks
There's
that the
no
family's
closure.
never gonna have an answer to that. You know?
Yeah, I feel like that's to be the worst thing is that something happens to somebody you know, and it's like, all right, if they got killed, you know they got killed. If they killed themselves, at least you know that's what they wanted at the moment. But like not knowing what happened, there were so many different theories. That has to be really scary and just sad, and leave the family with like an empty feeling for the rest of their life.
Yeah. But this one's tough because
I can't put
there
my finger
is
on something.
no evidence of anything, really. So this one is, we can't really give a theory to what we think happened because
I think
there's
she was murdered. I'm leaning more towards like murdered or like manslaughter, something. I feel like if somebody else was involved in her death, I don't think it was an all by herself thing.
I think because she was acting strange, I for me the evidence would lean more towards, and I'm going to disagree with you here.
Mhm.
I think the evidence that we have, which is very, very, very limited, would lean more towards her doing something herself. Just because,
Even if it was by accident.
no, just in general, her doing something herself.
Mm.
Because she was acting strange. The people that she was, sorry, had a thing come up on my phone. She was acting strange. and the people that she had in her room with her when she was sharing a room with other people at the hotel said that she was acting strange, and they wanted, like, acting strange enough to the point where they asked for her to be moved out of that room. So obviously they felt uncomfortable with her there. I don't think that's something that people would go out of the way to do unless there's a real reason for it. So I think that, and then coupled with the video where she is very obviously acting strange, that's not the type of video like that you would see from a normal person in an elevator. You see somebody go into an elevator, stand there, press the button, wait, get out. You don't see somebody stand there, kind of hide, pop out,
have
move
a
their
conversation.
hands,
Then
go
the way
back
she
in.
moved her hands at first was so
It was like
she was
this.
like,
Yeah, it was like this.
now that I'm like rethinking it, I could kind of see that it was maybe just a her thing, whether there was like,
So
you know,
I could see maybe a psychological breakdown or something like that. I don't know what would have caused that. I think what would benefit in this case would be more backstory, just knowing more about her life and where she came from and like her upbringing and her struggles with any mental illness that she had, any boyfriends in her past, anything like that. I think all that stuff, all that information would be at least helpful in this case, but we don't have any of that, unfortunately. So yeah. So until the next one, guys, stay safe out there. It is a crazy world. Stay safe both mentally and physically and emotionally. All right. Peace out, guys. Love you. Bye.